Since becoming the human resource manager last week, there are some issues that I find concerning that have caught my attention. And I would like to present some potential solutions that will help take this company to the next level. I specifically want to address issues with low morale and motivation amongst our employees, our lack of diversity, equity, and inclusion, the fact that most of our employees will be retiring in the next year, the high turnover rate, and how we can start attracting quality candidates. Let's start by addressing our company culture. Our company's culture is the shared set of values, beliefs, and attitudes that guide our organization. Currently, we are fostering what seems to be a toxic work culture for our employees, which is contributing to most of our issues. This could include poor communication, power struggles, and most of all, low morale and low motivation. Our current employees have stated that they feel overworked and underpaid. This shows me that we are not prioritizing employee well-being through our actions and policies. So let's talk about how we can create a positive work culture. There are a multitude of studies that demonstrate that a positive work culture directly leads to better health for employees, reduces turnover, increases loyalty, and promotes better job performance. A great place to start is by setting both departmental goals and by promoting our organizational goals, enhancing our management soft skills, and implementing employee recognition. By setting departmental goals, we can help guide individual performance and encourage collaboration between team members. We can do this by outlining the objectives of each team so employees have tangible results to work towards. This should be done in a positive manner, and management should be able to provide continuous feedback. We should also make sure every employee is clear on our organization's long-term objectives. This will help our employees cultivate a sense of professional purpose. If our employees have a source of motivation beyond short-term objectives, it shows we value each of their roles towards achieving our company's mission. Our leaders more than likely already know the technical aspect of their job. But in order to excel, we need to teach them skills that are harder to measure but essential for our company's success. These skills, also known as soft skills, are behaviors, traits, and work habits such as collaboration, critical thinking, dependability, creativity, responsibility, time management, perseverance, and communications. The skills that help people excel at work. We can start by conducting a skills assessment. I need to look through past performance reviews and identify soft skill weak spots. I will look into how our managers have responded to emails and their attitudes and involvement during team meetings. It is best to teach soft skills in a short, frequent, and flexible manner. There are several ways we can go about this training that fit any budget, and this can include virtual reality, online learning, and coaching and mentoring. Even if our employees don't appreciate it at the time, they will see we are making an investment in their future. Another great way to harness a positive work culture is through employee recognition. It's human nature to want to feel valued and appreciated. If we don't provide this to our staff members, it could negatively impact the work they are contributing to our company. If we can recognize both big and small accomplishments, we will remind our staff that we value their contribution. According to an article published by Gallup, recognition not only boosts individual employees' engagement, but it also has been found to increase productivity and loyalty to the company, leading to a higher retention. If celebrating successes can be implemented, we can create a motivating work environment that fosters employee engagement, productivity, and retention. We could do this by simply having the management give employee shout-outs. This could be done through email blasts and announcements at company meetings. Other companies have had great success in utilizing employee recognition software. If we invested in employee recognition software, we would be able to provide instant recognition, help with performance management, and make the process easier. A study highlights that almost 69% of employees feel that they would work harder if they were appreciated more. To reiterate, employee recognition is an amazing tool to improve morale and engage our employees. A tool that has the capability to reduce turnover, increase productivity, improve employee retention, improve collaboration, and most importantly, it helps in building a positive work culture. Another crucial aspect of creating a positive work culture is promoting diversity and inclusivity, which leads me to our next issue. Our company is very much lacking DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. It has come to my attention that most of our employees are older white males. In fact, 93.5% of our workforce is white, and other than the founder, every single person in a leadership position is male. Research has shown that diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives in the workplace are a crucial concern in regards to the company's success. Creating a welcoming environment for employees to thrive has become a priority, and if we can implement DEI strategies, our company will be able to improve employee satisfaction, retention, and productivity. DEI can increase sales revenue and, in turn, increases our company's profits. DEI has the potential to foster creativity, fresh perspectives, and understanding. So, where do we start? We need to create long-lasting, meaningful change that is embedded into the very core of our company, which begins with leadership. I need to conduct surveys and assessments to help leaders and staff understand each other's perspectives on the organization's diversity, inclusiveness, and equitable treatment of potential candidates and current employees. After gaining some knowledge, we can consider how the work will get done to create the future of our organization and our DEI initiatives. I know having these conversations can be challenging, but is absolutely necessary for the future successes of this company. Finally, we need to set clear and actionable goals and continue to work on achieving them. Goals with clear numbers and timelines will be key to our success because they will hold our company and employees accountable. We also need to set long-term DEI goals. For example, PepsiCo set a goal to have women in 50% of its managerial roles by 2025. This is an excellent goal to have because companies with gender diverse executive teams are 21% more likely to outperform on profitability. We must start recruiting diverse talent and commit to the hard work of sourcing qualified candidates from underrepresented demographics. PepsiCo also committed to increasing Black and Hispanic representation at the managerial level to a goal of 10% by 2025. Our company needs to determine the best practices to promote fairness and equity amongst our employees. And we have to develop inclusive training and tools that support, inspire, and engage all of our staff. We also need to come up with some short-term goals. Some ideas I have that can be implemented quickly are to use inclusive language in job postings. Pronouns and words do matter. We could also mask irrelevant identifiers in resumes. It seems clear to me that someone in the organization may be unconsciously biased, and a solution is to remove names and other irrelevant markers of personal identity from resumes before anyone with hiring responsibility sees them. We could also take a second look at the required qualifications. Some demographics lack the privilege of gaining high knowledge, but are plenty capable of performing our workplace tasks. Now let's discuss our retiring employees. As we are aware, 70% of our workforce is retiring within the next year. This is because our current recruitment manager believes it's beneficial to hire older workers. I need to start by conducting a gap analysis. A gap analysis can help the organization identify areas of improvement, uncover differences between business perceptions and reality, establish priorities, and ensure project requirements are accomplished. If I am able to conduct a gap analysis, it should allow us to make more informed decisions and budget for our future appropriately. This analysis could also help me know where to focus my energy when we are looking for replacements. We need to explore if there's a possibility we can promote internally, if that makes the most sense. We also can utilize the retiring employees to help train new employees. In the future, we need to implement proactive recruitment, succession plans, and create a replacement chart so we don't end up in the same situation again. More importantly, it seems abundantly clear to me that we need to address the issues regarding our hiring manager. How did we get here? Our employees are currently comprised of 93.5% white people, and 70% of our staff is planning to retire in the next year. At some point, we need to identify both the current and future expenses we will have if we keep this hiring manager, as well as any other employees that aren't supporting our new initiatives. We need to ask ourselves, how long is too long? We can start by reviewing performance, but we need to set a probation period. I'm thinking a good time is around 3 months. During this period, we need to review his performance and have regular face-to-face meetings to see if he is capable of hiring candidates that align with our organization's future objectives. If he fails to show improvement, we can look into moving him to another role if applicable. If not, either way, we need to prepare for a direct and probably uncomfortable conversation with the hiring manager and start looking to recruit another one that aligns with our new goals and objectives. Let's move on to our issue regarding the high turnover rate. This occurs mostly amongst lower level employees, and our history shows that 75% of our employees have left the company within 5 months of their initial hire. My guess is this probably has a lot to do with the issues I have already addressed. The most common reasons people leave companies are lack of opportunity for advancement or growth, feelings of not being appreciated, poor management, and substandard wages and benefits. There are a few things we can start doing to measure and prevent turnover. We can start keeping track of employees that leave, document the length of time they worked for us, the position they held, and the reason they stated for leaving. Then we can identify trends. Right now, we know it's more so lower level employees, but what are the specific positions we have trouble keeping filled? Why do they leave in just a mere 5 months? Is there a commonality between the reasons employees left our company? Depending on the information we obtain, we can redesign some of our job positions, maybe obtain information about what other businesses are paying for similar positions. We can find ways to expand responsibilities of different positions, or look closely at the working conditions of certain positions. Another way we can minimize turnover is to revise our benefits. We could also do better at attracting quality candidates that way. We have already solicited help from professionals at Indeed, LinkedIn, and ZipRecruiter, which shows me that we need to work on other factors that make our company more enticing to work for. As you know, compensation and benefits are prominent issues that impact recruitment and retention initiatives. I'm sure we are looking for solutions that won't result in huge compensation changes. Therefore, my suggestions are to focus more on work-life balance and how we treat and value our employees moving forward. After all, workers who are satisfied with their perks and employee benefits are 4 times more likely to be happy with their jobs. Work-life balance is something most workers, regardless of age or earnings level, seem to value most. Our employees have already stated they feel overworked and underpaid. This reaches a point where they either leave our company or cannot perform their job successfully. We need to recognize the importance of maintaining a healthy workplace. Something we can easily implement is a flexible work schedule. Lack of flexibility plays a huge role in why employees are quitting. As more and more workers are wanting to choose when they put in their hours. For example, at Globe Manufacturing Company, they gave the opportunity for shift employees to choose their start time between 6 and 8 in the morning. Most decided to keep their start time the same, but they felt better about having the option to make the choices for themselves. Parents have faced so many obstacles since the pandemic, and by simply having the option to drop your child off at school before heading to work could easily be the deciding factor as to whether someone chooses our company or not. Shift swapping could also be an option. By allowing employees to swap shifts with management approval, it's easier for employees to feel more in control of their day-to-day lives. Another option is to offer longer work days to provide our employees with more days off. Nurses commonly work 3 12-hour days and have 4 days off. Some companies allow for 10-hour days with 3 days off. And when you consider 1/4 of U.S. workers would take a 20% pay cut to work 1 fewer day a week, This could be an enticing benefit for us to offer. We could also determine whether or not it is possible to offer remote work days for some employees as well. Another great benefit we can offer is a health and wellness program. Examples of common programs are stress reduction programs, weight loss programs, health risk assessments, health screenings, exercise programs and activities, and nutrition education. One of the most significant benefits of offering a wellness program is that it reduces stress. It can also help keep our employees healthy and avoid losing productivity due to sick days. Implementing these workplace improvements is certainly going to be an uphill climb. Learning the skills required to navigate the needs of our current ever-changing workplace is difficult. But by taking these steps, I believe we'll be on the right path to success. Thank you so much for your time.